So I've been making YouTube videos for about 2 years now, and releasing on a pretty much weekly basis. I've made over 123 videos so far. Now, how many of those are shorts? Now, it shouldn't be a secret to any content creator out there that releasing short form content like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, or TikToks is a great way to get your content in front of more eyes and get more viewers from that content to your main content. So why doesn't everyone do it? And why don't I do it that much? Well, I know a lot of channels that I watch who don't do any short form content or very little. And with that 10 shorts, absolutely 0 reels and TikToks, I can relate. Of course, I can't lean on those channels' motivations, but I can speak for myself and say that in my case, it comes down to how I consume content myself. Now, I tend to lean more towards watching long form content because I care about the person talking and I want to know the proper context for anything that is being said. Now, contrasting that to whenever I watch short form content, it tends to be just a boatload of watch and forget videos. You watch it, you maybe breathe out of your nose a little bit, and then scroll to the next one, and you'll never know what you just watched or who it was by. Not to mention that also a lot of my feed for some reason tends to be just a lot of movie clips and stand-up jokes. And I would never turn to short form content for something like a review of a product that I'm about to buy, because the information is often way too condensed and you lose context. Sure, you can give some highlights, but making a purchase decision just on the basis of highlights, well, like I said, you're missing the context. And having context for a certain highlight, or having that little caveat that just didn't fit into the video, it might change the whole highlight drastically. I also wouldn't turn to short form content for any discussions or opinions around things that I care about, because I want to hear a thorough and informed opinion on a topic, not just a snapshot of an idea. Now, I won't bother talking about the attention span issue because that topic has been talked to death, but it is still an important issue. Now, all of that being said, I still don't hate short form content though. I just don't tend to make it myself. Sometimes every now and then when I get a piece of gear that doesn't warrant its own full-length video, then I might make a short about it. But the trend of putting out short-form content like a freaking content machine gun is just extremely off-putting. In reality, it just all comes down to the single best advice that any and every content creator should know. Make content that you want to watch. And what makes that ideology so important is just the nature of content creation. Most of the time, we as creators put in exorbitant amounts of work into a video and get very little credit for it. Often creators put in hours upon hours on a single video and then just get hit with that dreaded 10 out of 10. So if I based my potential enjoyment on that specific metric and how many views or what the like-dislike ratio is, I would be miserable every time that it didn't go my way. And that happens a lot. So instead, I pick topics and products that I know and that I want to talk about. And then I do my best to translate those feelings into an informed and cohesive video. And I get my enjoyment out of that. Add in the joy of fine-tuning and designing the video aspect, as well as the work that goes into it in the video editing software, and hopefully you have a piece of content that conveys the amount of love that has went into it. Okay, but I'm really curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this. So do you watch short form content? Do you enjoy it? Or do you even perhaps make it? And if you don't, why? How about long form content? Do you consume long form content? I mean, obviously if you're in this video and still watching, then you do. But once again, why? Let's talk and exchange views in the comments below. Let's keep it civil, so I don't see what you could even get mad about in this topic. Anyway, and remember to click that like button while you're down there. Alright, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your week. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.